Hey everybody, Phil Scott here and welcome back to the Everyday Wallet. Today we're going to be talking about what you could be doing in your free time to make a little extra money to invest for your future. So go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll go ahead and get started. Before we actually get into the content of today's video, I want to remind you that in the description below there is a link to Webull. Follow that link, open up an account, and deposit $100. After you do that, you'll get 2 free stocks, each valued up to $1,400. So go ahead, check it out, and get your 2 free stocks today. What do you do with your free time? I hear it all the time from different people that I talk to. Hey, well, what about doing this? Oh, I don't have time for that. What about doing this? Oh, I don't have time for that. My question is, what do you do in your free time? And you should be asking yourself that as well. Am I making the most out of my free time? Now, I'm not talking about, just constantly working, never resting, and constantly going at it and going at it and going at it. But I'm asking you, do you use your time to its fullest potential? We all have the things that we like to do in our free time, whether it be watch movies, play video games, hang out with friends, go and check out new sites and places. Maybe you like to do woodworking or making models, whatever it may be. We all have things that we like to do that help us relax. Keep those things. Don't get rid of those things. They're important for your mental sanity. But the question that I have for you, are you balancing that correctly so that you can take a little extra time to make a little extra money? All right, so I jotted down a simple list, and it's not all inclusive, and there's a few things that aren't on this list of how I spend my free time outside of my full-time job. I'm a husband. I'm a father of 4 children, one of them special needs that has a lot of doctor's appointments. I am a student in a PhD program. I'm the president of our Property Owners Association. I am the chair of our Bylaws Review Committee. I am the chair of one of our roads committees. I'm a member of our county's Citizens Budget Review Committee. I'm a private process server. I am a YouTuber. I am a woodworker hobbyist. I'm involved with local politics and several other things that I'm involved with in my free time. And you might wonder, well, what else do you have time for? I have time to play with my kids. I've got time to sit with my wife and watch TV shows. I've got time just to kick back and relax on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon. It all depends on how organized you are and how you structure your free time. You can accomplish so much if you just take the time and create certain boundaries and create certain opportunities for yourself. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm a homeowner. That takes a lot of time too. You got to repair your house, take care of your property. That eats up a lot of free time. That's a lot that I have going on, but I can do it because it just requires a little bit of organization. A lot of people, they'll get off work and they'll just veg out in front of the TV, or they'll play video games. There's nothing wrong with doing those things, but they lose track of time because they're not organized with their free time. It's amazing what you can accomplish with just a little bit of organization, having a calendar of when to do certain things, how to handle those things. It's all about what you prioritize. Now, how can you take your free time and use it to make you money? Playing video games, hanging out with friends, watching TV, going places, that all cost you money. You got to pay money to do those things. If you play video games, you got to buy the games, you can buy gaming systems, you got to spend money for that entertainment. If you like going out, hanging out with friends, you're going to spend money for gas or for public transportation or ride share. You're going to spend money doing whatever you're doing, whether it be going out to eat or going out and doing things. If you like to watch TV or movies at home, you've got to pay for your streaming service or cable bill. That's going to cost you money. The idea here is to find stuff that you can do with your free time that's going to either cost you less or make you something. a lot of the things that I do in my free time, such as being involved with my property owner association, that doesn't cost me money, and I get to be engaged with other people, and I get to help my community. And even with the local politics, yeah, I might have to pay for the gas to get out and get to the meetings, but the cost is very minimal. Being in the PhD program, I have to pay for the books, but my work is actually paying for the schooling, so that's really minimal cost to me as well. Being a woodworker, that actually saves us money, because when my wife needs some shelves or we need new beds for our kids, instead of going out and spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars for the furniture, I can buy the material and make the new beds or the furniture myself and save quite a bit of money. And then there's also things like being a private process server, where I can go out and serve papers and get an income by doing that. By using my free time wisely, I can save money and make money. So use your free time for a side hustle. That's what it really boils down to, right? You can play your video games, you can do your models, you can watch TV, but find some of that free time that you can use for a side hustle, no matter what it is. A side hustle can be a simple part-time job. Working an extra 10 to 20 hours a week could be a side hustle. Selling stuff that's around your house that you no longer use, that can be a simple side hustle as well. My wife is very good at that. She'll go around the house, she'll be like, oh, we haven't used this. Oh, look, bought this years ago, we never even opened it. She'll put it on Facebook Marketplace, she'll put it on Craigslist, she'll put it on eBay, and she'll sell those things. So that's an easy way that you can take stuff that you already have and make a little extra money. So it could be a part-time job selling things that you already have, or find a hobby that might make you money. As I mentioned, I'm a woodworker hobbyist. I have not taken that woodworking to make me money yet, but I could if I really wanted to put a little bit more time and effort into that. I might have to get rid of a few of the other things that I'm involved with to be able to do that, but it wouldn't be anything for me to do that because I already have a lot of the tools. And those tools that I have, I got when I was working construction. I worked residential construction for 10 years, and over the course of that 10 years, I acquired tools. I even opened up my own business, and I still have that business to this day, though I really don't do a whole lot with that. I could easily take on a side job doing some drywall repair, some wood repair, remodeling a bathroom or a kitchen, and make extra income if I needed to. So that's a side hustle that I have access to, of being able to do that. And as I mentioned, a side hustle that I have is a private process server. I go around and I deliver papers to people who are being taken to court for various reasons, whether it's small claims court or whatever it may be. Companies and attorneys, they will hire individuals to go and serve those papers. It's not a whole lot of money, but it's a little extra money. And if you consider the fact that if you save just $2,000 a year when you're 18 and you do that until you're 30, you can have over $1 million when you retire, just $2,000 a year, doing a simple side hustle with the goal of saving that amount of money every year can really help you with retirement. And then with your regular job and your 401k, on top of that, you can have a really solid retirement account for when you're ready to retire. So I've got my side hustle that I have, a couple of them, right? A few things that I'm doing. I'm doing this YouTube channel. Hopefully this will return some money someday. Do the private process serving. I've got my residential remodeling business that I have that I can take jobs as I need. I got a few different things that I've got going on to generate some extra income. Well, what do you do with that income? Do you go out and buy video games with it? Well, you could. Or, as I mentioned, you could take that income and put it into an investment account. Use Acorns. Take that extra money that you get from those side jobs, from that side hustle, and put it into Acorns and let that money continue to work for you and grow that retirement account for you. That's how you can make a side hustle benefit you in the long run. Now, don't think that a side hustle is going to be something that's going to make you rich. I mean, you could be one of those people that, makes it big on YouTube and all of a sudden you're making millions of dollars on YouTube. I'm not that person. I'm not getting that many views on these videos. I'm still making them. I believe this content is important to get out there. But the money that I'm getting today, I put it into Acorns tomorrow, and years from now, that's going to be worth a whole lot more than what it was today. So if I take $200 in there and I take that $200 and put it into Acorns and I get a 10% return on that year after year, $20, and then you compounded that with what you're putting in, you're going to have thousands of dollars in return on a simple investment of a side hustle that give you a few $100s. Are you not saving because you don't make enough? Or are you not saving because you're not doing enough? I don't ever want to look back and say I wasn't able to save because I wasn't doing enough. So that's why I've got all these different opportunities to make a little extra money. I encourage you to look at your different talents, your interests, and see what can you do to make a little extra money that you can invest for your future. Go ahead and comment below with your ideas for different side hustles. Love to hear your thoughts on that. Also, comment with any topics that you would like future videos to be about. Like, subscribe, and in the meantime, keep on saving to grow your everyday wallet just a little fatter.